Good Friday morning. Today is March 18th, 2022, and this is episode 294 of 413 Sportstalk. Rahim Escalai here. Glad to bring the show to you, and so glad of you to join me. In today's episode, we will talk bracket busters. A look at the week that was. Start of the free agency in NFL on Tuesday. Who's still on the couch? Where they might end up. Certain quarterback we're going to talk. And scores from all of your favorite sports and the news as well. Episode 294 starts now. We start with the news. Deshaun Watson will join either the Saints or Falcons. Decision is set to be announced by the end of the weekend. I think he might go elsewhere. Let's just say we're recording this at a different time. The Detroit Pistons, the up-and-coming sharpshooter Sadiq Bey drops 51 points for the 8th 50-point game in the month of March. 17 so far in the season. Detroit 134, Orlando 129 120. I'm sorry. Was it actually? Yeah, 129. I'm sorry, for the long NBA game last night. And finally, the Las Vegas Raiders finally have acquired a wideout without a record. Sorry, no shots. They acquired NFL's best wideout in Davante Adams in a blockbuster trade. First round pick, second round pick, and there was something else. Something really, I think they got the better end of the deal. Davante is the best wideout in the NFL, and I don't think that's going to change when he goes to Las Vegas. To finish up his career and catch passes from his college teammate, Derek Carr. NCAA action for the women's side starts today, and we will hit you with scores later on as we know stuff and as the day progresses. But right now, let's get into scores from the first round of the men's yesterday. Sorry. Alright, here we go. First round scores. Michigan beats Colorado State 74-63. I thought Colorado State was going to upset them. Providence over SDSU 68-57. Go Friars. Baylor over Norfolk 85-49. Memphis beats Boise State 64-53. Richmond Spiders took care of Iowa 88-63. Sorry, there's a mistype there, but the Richmond Spiders beat Iowa. It was an upset. Sorry. Gonzaga over Gassville, 93-72. St. Peter's Peacocks beat Kentucky, upset city right there, 85-79. SMC over Indiana, 82-53. Creighton over San Diego State, 72-69 in overtime. Arkansas beats Vermont, 75-71. UCLA over Akron, 57-53. Murray State over San Francisco U, 92-87. In Kansas over Texas Southern, 83-56. Check back tomorrow for more scores from the men's side of the first round of the NCAA tournament and the women's bracket as well. Big show for you guys Saturday, episode 295. Make sure you do not miss that. In the lone NBA game, Detroit Pistons took care of Orlando 134-129, and that is it for that. NHL, we got the battle for New York. The Islanders won it over the Rangers 2-1. Toronto beats Carolina 3-2. Dallas over Montreal in extras 4-3. Washington 7, Columbus 2. Pittsburgh 3, St. Louis 2, a final in a shootout. Edmonton 6, Buffalo 1. Detroit 1, Vancouver nothing. Los Angeles Kings 3, San Jose Sharks nothing, and the Vegas Knights over the Florida Panthers are 5-3. Check back also for scores in the NHL and the rest of the professional sports as well. Now on to the golden jewel of this episode. Western Mass Sports Update. And I have something to say about the Lady Golden Eagles. Lady Golden Eagles will be competing for their first state championship since 2017. This lineup is absolutely littered with stars. Julie Bahati, who literally has it her way when the ball's in her hands, can swish the mid-range shot. Anything short, she's knocking down too. She can do your power forward or center dirty down low with that bag of tricks and all those moves and score at will as well. Brooklyn Olivero. whose game has improved every single time her 2 feet have stepped on the basketball court, is on her A game. And she's turned it up since the state tournament has begun. She's really been lighting it up out there, playing as if the game is starting to slow down. And that is something the opposing team needs to be very aware of. Probably have nightmares in their sleep the night before. She'll torch you, and you don't want her to get into a rhythm, because it's, as I reiterate, it just gets worse for you, honestly. She's a great player. Amani Lopez, Heaven Morris, who both shoot the ball extremely well, make it hard, make it a hard go for anyone they face, as they can do so much on the court. A lot that opposing teams can't deal with, and that's versatility in your players. Not to mention Heaven Morris's noteworthy ability to create her own shot off the dribble. That is something I am in love with. A feat that takes years for a lot of people to master. Jonas Tatalatazi, a straight problem at the point guard position. Oh my God, can't wait to describe this. She's really starting to come into her own. She passes that ball like a quarterback. It's just off her hand, the flick of her wrist, just so effortlessly. She dropped 7 points in the semifinal game just yesterday. And it was 7 important points. She does everything well, and the scary thing is she is going to get better. Better. So shout outs to Miss Jordis and the entire Central Golden Eagles, honestly. And also her consistency, showing the ability to be in the right place at the right time. She understands the plays. She understands also how to diagnose the defense and then make her decision on what goes down there as well. These are just some, to name a few. There's talent everywhere on this team, from the starting 5 all the way down to the entire bench. Thanks to their love for the game of basketball, their dreams and natural abilities, and expert level coaching they receive from James G. and his coaching staff. It's a continuing cycle of putting the necessary time and work in that it takes to be great. You want to be good? Put in the necessary work, practice, exercise, weight room, classroom. You have to be A1 everywhere. Nothing more, nothing less. It's quite evident, as he is always the architect of great basketball. He has been for some time, even dating back to my Brightside days when he was a counselor there. It's been something forever that Coach G has just been. He loves the game of basketball, and I love what him and many other coaches in our region have done for the game and have done for the youth that love this game as well. Yeah. So the gals are 21-1. They will face the final test in this Massachusetts Girls High School Basketball Championship against a very formidable foe in number 1 Andover this Sunday afternoon at 4 p.m. The Division I State Championship game. Good luck to my Lady Golden Eagles! Shout out to each and every one of you. I hope each and every one of you gets a chance and gets a part and puts in this championship game and putting in work and just showing the entire state who's best. Shout out to you all. Much love. And this concludes, episode 294 of 4-3 Sportstalk. I'm your host, Raheem Escalay. Shout outs again to the Lady Golden Eagles, the coaching staff. Oh, y'all, James G, what's up? I see you. I still need that interview, sir. What's up, man? Come on, come talk to me. Come up on the show. And also remember that we have 46 subscribers on YouTube, and we're trying to grow this show on Facebook. I love the fact that people keep interacting with the posts. Let's keep it up. Spotlight is on the student athletes of Western Massachusetts and getting them their shine, getting them out there, getting them noticed. And of course, the families they have, the schools they represent, and their coaches too. Love you all. Wish you nothing but health, wealth, and success. Tomorrow's episode 295, and it's going to be big. we have the preview, the only preview you should look to follow for Western Mass Sports and this high school basketball MIAA Final Four that is set to go on Sunday. See you then, and make sure you check in tomorrow. So, have a good night.